Let you know a little bit of what we're doing today. Just exploring this pond. Not a whole lot. We just wrapped up the video, actually. Just thought about shooting the intro while I'm here. And this was the main bait we pretty much used today. Drop shot on just a little $25 budget. Hank Parker speed stick lose combo you guys can get from Walmart for about 25 bucks. But anyways, short and to the point, budget fishing, drop shot fishing. Hope you guys enjoy it. Stay tuned because it's all coming right at you. Okay, so to start off, never really used these before, but we're gonna test them out today, see how they do. I've heard tremendously good things about these two baits. They're both a dream shot, but they're in different color. One is the ghost shad and one is the morning dawn color. We're just gonna try these out today, man, at this small pond. There's not a lot of big fish in here, but the thing is, I mean, we're not really after big fish when we come to this pond. We're here to try out new baits and just honestly, we're after numbers because I don't think there's many fish in here that are like over a pound. So that makes things pretty difficult. Like I said, we're just gonna try out these two baits today on the Hank Parker speed stick. Nothing special, just a little $25 rod you guys can pick up from Walmart. It's a two-piece. I just use it as a drop shot rod because to be honest, I'm not really too familiar with drop shot, but recently I've been testing it out, trying it out, and it seems to work pretty good at this pond. The drop shot bait I've been using, this one's pretty tore up. I'm gonna put a new one on here. Let's see. Go ahead and excuse my backpack too. It's a freaking mess. I've just got way too many things in here. I need to organize it, but this is what I've been using. The power bait minnow in the black shad color. Seem to look pretty good. A lot of the fish in this pond actually feed off of like small bait fish, so this to me imitates the bait fish as well as I can so far, and it seems to do pretty good on bites. We'll just have to see. It's pretty hot out here today. Blue sky, there's not really clouds. There's a little bit of wind hitting the water, you can see it. Not a whole lot, but if you guys have never seen a drop shot rigged up, your hook should stand sideways like this with your weight at the bottom. And let me see, what I want to do with the bait is just pretty much nose hook it. I don't want to thread my whole bait onto there or anything like that. I pretty much just want to nose hook the bait, so just like this, and just like that. So that's pretty much all we want right there. And in the water, see, it should stand up sideways. But it's enough talking. I showed you guys what I'm going to use. Starting off with the black shad, power bait minnow, and then we're going to gravitate to trying these dream shots because I've heard a lot of good things about them. Just I've never personally used them. But that's enough of me talking. Let's get to fishing. Seem to have lots of activity over here. Let's go ahead and walk this way. All right, and our first cast is going to be near that pipe right there. The drop shot. Let's see how we do. Just going to kind of cast it and let it sit for a minute. Move around kind of slow, don't want to scare anything close to the bank, and I'll just kind of hop it a little. I don't do too much, just wiggle it a little, leave it sit, wiggle it a little, leave it sit, just wiggle, leave it sit. Oh, I think I just got a bite. Yep, I'm getting bit. All right, we got our first fish. Let's see what it is. Oh, and that's crazy. It's actually a green sunfish. It's not what we're looking for, but he'll work. I mean, it's still a fish. Not the species that we were looking for, but he's big enough to lip. Look at that guy. Let's see. It's not bad. Nice green sunfish. Go ahead and get a release near the water for you guys watching. Makes everything a little bit better. Let's see, there we go. There he goes. First fish. Let's keep on casting, see what we can do. Let's see what he did. Oh, I actually see a bait here. What is this? Somebody's throwing a fluke. Never done too good on a fluke out here, but we'll go ahead and pick this up. This is trash. But like I was saying, let's go ahead and look at the bait. All right, yeah, he messed our bait up pretty good. Let's go ahead and fix that. Nose hook, just like I said earlier. Make sure your hook is standing up pretty much sideways. Just nose hook that bait, slide it right back, and we're good. All right. That was first cast, so let's see if we can make anything else happen. Our second cast. Let's throw right out there. Let's see if that does anything. I jiggle it up and down a little bit and then just leave it sit. Trying to let the bait do its thing, you know. Natural, as much natural action as possible. And I think my weight just got stuck in the grass right here, which sucks actually. Oh, I got it. All right, that's good. I thought we were gonna lose it, but we didn't. Actually gonna try by the bridge over here in just a second, but there's somebody over there. I don't want to get too close to them and what they're doing, but we're gonna try drop shot a little bit more further out, see what happens. If anybody has any tips too, feel free to leave them in the comments. I mean, like I said, I'm pretty new to drop shotting, but I love bass fishing, man. I'll have to give you guys like a tour of all my rods and my kayak and everything. But for now, first video is just going to be a little drop shot test and a little drop shot video at this pond. Alright, he's snagged, so we're going to go ahead and try to fish this bridge before he gets back. Let's see if we can get over here real quick. Fish this bridge a little bit and see how we do. Any luck? 11 bass? Yeah. That's good. Any size or just small?
They're all small.
Yeah,
they're still fun to catch.
Yeah, that's why I come here, because they're still fun.
There's just tons of them in here.
Yeah, they're really aggressive. They bite almost anything too. That's a green sunfish. Yeah, there's got those in here too.
Pretty nice fish.
Yeah, they're really pretty.
Yeah, they're aggressive. Well, that's an even dozen, so that's enough. I've been here about 30 minutes.
Oh yeah. I've got one of those too. I'll have to pull it out. The little crappie jig with the spinner on it, the Roadrunner. Yeah.
Yep.
Here's one. See if he takes it. There we go.
That's a little bit bigger one than the ones I'm catching.
Yeah, they don't get much bigger than this, so.
No. Well, I had one up here. He was probably a pounder better.
Yeah, before the weather started getting real hot like it is, I was catching It's probably like a pound, pound and a half, or 30 minutes or less. I mean, you can catch at least 12. Like,
yeah. Down that bank all the way to the North Shore over there.
yeah.
Last night before the storm hit, they were getting bait in there.
Oh yeah, I've seen them. I've seen them. I've caught the bass with the minnows in their mouth before. Oh yeah, I believe it. And as long as you're doing release, like catch and release, everything's fine. Yeah, about the same size. Not a bad one.
Most everybody catches it.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so. That's that's the rules of the pond. But you still got people who will catch and try to take them home. And for me, bass strictly, I won't keep those. I like fishing for them for the sport. Like, I like tournaments and all types of stuff like that. So, but anything else like crappie, catfish, anywhere else I catch those, I'll eat those. They almost hit this thing every time. Yeah, it is. He almost looked like a bass when he came out of the water. He was so big.
That's my favorite fish.
Really? I don't think I've ever tried them. I've tried bluegill and crappie, but never those little green sunfish.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, they are. I mean, almost every cast.
Yeah.
As long as you get it in that right spot, you catch
right
one.
Over on the other side, right over there.
Yeah.
I got a ton of bites right out.
Right there?
Yeah, from the point right there where all the rocks are.
Yeah.
You go out about 4 or 5 feet, just throw it out there, and then just bring it back this way.
Oh, he choked it. Yeah, you thought that was a live minnow, didn't you, bud? You choked it. I don't know what number we're on because I lost count talking to that nice man, but here's another little bass. Don't know what number we're on. Set him free. Whoa, little acrobatic bass right there. I hope everybody got to see that on camera. It's pretty crazy. I threw him in and he did a flip. Oh, there we go. There's a bite. Oh, yep. Oh, I missed him. No way. He might have stole the minnow. Yeah, he might have. Oh no, I just missed him. Now, when I miss a fish like that, it leads me to believe that it's a green sunfish, but you know, you never really know. Crushing the minnows. Let's go ahead and actually switch over to the dream shot. Try these out a little bit. Let's just go ahead and use the morning dawn because it's something different, and to be 100% honest, they'll probably bite the ghost shad, but like, because it looks very similar to the power bait minnow, but I'm interested to see how these actually work. I've never used a Dream Shot, and the Morning Dawn color, I've heard great things about them. So let's just nose hook the bait, just like with the power bait minnow, just like so. Okay, and there we go. There's our Dream Shot. On the bridge over here is a pretty decent spot for the drop shot, so that's why I had to try to squeeze my way in here. But we're over here on the point now with the Dream Shot. Gonna see if we can make anything happen. Hopefully we can. And I've got lots of future plans for this channel. I don't know if I mentioned it at all, but so I've been thinking for the main part. Oh shoot, that was a bite, and he might have took the whole worm. Oh, never mind, hold on, what is this? There we go, on the Dream Shot, first fish. Okay, let's go. That was a little weird, not gonna lie. And it's a little bit bigger, better quality fish, you know, not too tremendously big, but you know, definitely a little bit of an upgrade from what we've been having. And he is nose hooked. I mean, that could not get any more perfect. I mean, he's literally directly top upper lip. That's what you want to see. Comes out that easy. And then just grab him, show him to you guys a little bit. Let's see, get him in the sun a little. There we go. Nice, beautiful baby bass. Go ahead and let him go. And the bait that we're using is pretty, I mean, it's almost the size of him. Like this, I don't know what he was doing, but you know, hey, first drop shot fish on the Dream Shot, I'll consider it a win. Morning Dawn. For now, this is how we're rocking. Make another cast over there, a little bit closer to the bridge this time. Let's see what we can do. Oh, we're getting bit. We're getting bit. Oh, we missed him. Cast right over there again. Oh, I think we're getting hit. Yep, we're getting hit. Oh, and I missed him. It has to be a green sunfish. Most of the time it's just because of my patience. I get a little impatient. I'll jig the bait a little because, you know, I don't want to just leave it sit too long. That's a little better fish, not too bad. I mean, he hit it as soon as we threw it in there. So yeah, he's got it. Upper nose, just like the last one. I mean, that's a good hook job right there. Dream Shot, second fish. Oh, I mean, he had that sucker. Now he's got my weight all tangled up. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Okay, he's bleeding a little bit, so we are gonna get him back quick, but we'll show you guys. Since he is bleeding, let's go ahead and give him a little release over here, a little close-up release so you guys can see. It's clear water. Ooh, spooked me a little. There he goes though. Oh, that's always fun. Like I was saying in the beginning, we're mostly here for numbers and just the experience of using a new bait, man, getting comfortable with it, because there's not a whole lot of big fish in this pond, but that's not the reason I'm here. I'm not here to catch a big fish. I'm here at the end of my workday, you know, just to come out here, have a great time before I go home, eat some dinner, and just try to practice the techniques that I don't feel like I have the most confidence in, to where, you know, I can build confidence in those baits, because that is one of the #1 greatest things that you can do when you're bass fishing, man. You really want to have confidence in a bait, because if you don't have a whole lot of confidence in the bait that you're using, I mean, you're not going to want to just keep tossing it out there. You're going to use it for a little bit, want to put it down, pick something else up, use it for a little bit, put it down, pick something else up. Like, but the thing is, if you have confidence in a bait and you've caught fish on it multiple times, you're more likely to throw that bait. And just using the bait over time, experience, you're gonna figure out the best situations, the best scenarios and places to use it. And it's just great. I mean, third fish on the dream shot, like, I can't complain. Yeah, he's small, but you know what? Once again, roof of the mouth, can't complain. That one got his eyeball a tiny bit, not gonna lie. Hopefully we can, all right, we got it out without injuring his eyeball too much, I think. But show you this little guy in the sun. I think actually I'm gonna change up baits. I've caught 3 fish on this dream shot now. We're gonna try oh, we flipped 2. That was cool. I'm thinking, I don't know what I want to use. Maybe the Road Runner, like that guy was telling me. But honestly, for now, I'm just gonna stick with the dream shot. Since my drop shot broke off, I can spend this time showing you guys how I actually time my drop shot. And just keep in mind, like I was saying earlier, I'm by no means a professional. I'm using a $25 2-piece rod. I mean, this is all stuff that anybody can just buy from Walmart and get out here, man. It's just might as well show you guys what I'm doing because it seems to work for me. Not saying it's the best way you can do it, not saying it's the way you should, but maybe it'll help somebody. So let's cut the line off of here. Okay, there's my hook, and the drop shot hook. And I think this is a 3/8 ounce weight. It's either a 1/4, it's either a 1/8, 1/4, or a 3/8. I can't remember. It's definitely, I'm just feeling it. I don't think it's a 1/8, but it very well might be. Don't quote me on that. But I just got these two. These aren't anything special. Like this hook and this weight came out of a pre-made drop shot rig kit. I mean, like, literally, it came out of the Mustad drop shot rig kit, and it comes with a bunch of these weights and a bunch of these hooks, and that's what I've been using. But recently I did go to Bass Pro, and I got some better drop shot weights, better quality, and better drop shot hooks to test out. It's just, I'm gonna use the rest of this Mustad stuff before I go on my trip to Table Rock. Just might as well save the higher expensive stuff for that lake, because I mean, I bought probably about $140 worth of tackle at Bass Pro the other day, and I was just thinking to myself, like, man, I don't know if I can use any of this, because if I use it, before I go on my trip, I have a big chance of losing it, and then I've got to go right back to Bass Pro and buy it again. So what I'm actually gonna do, well, what I actually decided to do, is just roll with what I got and don't use any of my new stuff I just bought until I'm actually on Table Rock. So we'll see how that works out for me. It should work out pretty good. But okay, let me talk about what I'm doing a little bit. So to start off, I'm just tying a basic polymer knot, and excuse my line, I know it's messed up, but we're at a little pond. I'm not really too worried about perfect line and everything, but just tie a basic polymer knot first on this hook. So through the eye, back through the eye, and then what I like to do is I hold the loop that I just made in my left hand, and I hold the tag end and the other rest of the line connecting to the reel in my right hand. So I grab onto the tag end and just kind of pull it while I got this loop around my finger, and what that's gonna do, it's gonna give me more line to play with. So After you got it like this, what I do is I just tie, like I said, basic polymer knot. So you take your loop, you twist it around there, come back through the hole, and then you want to put the hook through the hole like so, and just pull it tight. You'll see a little something like this, and that's how you know you did the polymer right. You're gonna see this S in the line right here. So what I do is I'll wet this before I cinch it down. Let me go ahead and do that. There's that. And I'll go ahead and cinch her on down like so. Okay, so there's your basic polymer knot. Next, I'll pull it like this with the tag and everything. Make sure my line stands up straight. That's how I want my drop shot hook to be. But the trick that you want to do is you see the hooks right here. You see you got another tag, you got the tag in down here. This is where your drop shot weight's going to go. But before you tie your weight on, you are going to want to stick that tag in from the top through your eyelet of your hook that you just tied the knot onto, like so, and pull it down all the way through like that. And what that's actually going to do is that's going to allow your hook to stand up more straight, like so. And just give her a little tighten, and then there we go. We got our hook in the middle of our line like so, pointing up. So all we got to do now, tie a little weight on there, and we're good to go. And these weights have like a little clip on there to where you don't have to tie them onto your line, but I don't like using that. I like using just the same knot that I tied the hook on there with, and that is just your basic polymer knot. So go ahead and thread it through, and I'll thread it through again. Now, this one's a little tricky because it has that, sorry about that, my GoPro died. I had to change the battery really quick. But back to what I was saying, so you just want to tie your basic polymer knot. Well, that's what I do. You don't have to, but that's what I do to get my weight on there. I'm gonna go ahead and do that through the eyelets, back through the eyelets, and I probably should have left more room to be able to tie my knot and still have a decent, you know, like leader, but it's okay. We'll just deal with it this time. This is a little bit more difficult for me, but we'll get her done. There we go. Okay, and we're all good. We're all set. We just need to cinch our knot down, wet it up a little bit before we cinch it, and cinch her on down. All right, and we're all cinched. Let's move it on up the line a bit, because I don't want it down so far where it's at. And there we go. We're all good. Just cut my tag real quick. There we go. Cut my tag line. Put my scissors and stuff away in my backpack. And we're back. Okay. And then here is the drop shot that I just tied. I've already got a nick in the line, but you know what? That's fine because of where we're at. We're not at a trophy bass lake. This is just a little pond. I mean, so normally I'd retie this, but we're not going to worry about it. So this is what your drop shot should look like when it's all said and done. You're going to have I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, you can. There you go. You're gonna want to have your hook standing straight up like that, and your weight down there. Let's go ahead and thread a bait on there for you so you can see that. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and try the other dream shot that we didn't get to use before. The ghost shad. We're gonna throw that around for a little bit, and then I think we're actually gonna call it quits. It's getting pretty late. I still haven't got home and ate dinner yet, but we're gonna try the dream shot in the ghost shad color and see how that does. Let's go ahead and rig that up for you. I really recommend Strike King, guys. They've got some great high quality plastics. I mean, fish eat them. They've got great scents, good coffee and salt scents. I mean good coffee scent with the salt on there, you know what I meant. But let's go ahead. Here's our bait, our ghost shad dream shot, our ghost shad dream shot. Let's go ahead and put that on there. Like I said before, we're just gonna nose hook the bait, so just like this, slide it on, so, and there we go. Buddy too that has some recommendations as to what I should do on the channel. Don't be afraid to, you know, shoot me a message, leave me a comment. Ooh, there's something waked right there. But yeah, man, I really want to get this channel going. I've been saying that that was a terrible cast, but I've been saying that I wanted to make a YouTube for my fishing for a while now. I just never really got around to doing it. My line got slacked, so I got a fish. Yeah, I didn't even feel him bite. He just slacked my line on a dream shot. Whoa, that's a weird hook job. I've never seen a fish get hooked like that. That is weird. But yeah, he got that dream shot. Let's get it out of there for you, bud. There you go. Oh, give me a little fish slap, huh? Well, there he is, first guy on the ghost shad dream shot. Let's see if we can get it over here, show you guys. There we go. First fish on the ghost shad dream shot. Not very big. Like, the dream shot is like half his size, but it's still a decent fish, you know. We're out here accomplishing our goals. We're catching fish, learning new techniques, and we're just gonna let this guy free. Give him another close release for you guys, because why not, you know. This somewhat clear water, and there he goes. Oh, we did a flip. I think that's where we're gonna end it. We've caught fish on all three of the baits that we decided to use today, that being one, the power bait minnow in the black shad pattern, the dream shot in the morning dawn pattern, and the third bait, which is the one we just caught a fish on, the ghost shad dream shot. Yeah, and that's gonna conclude this video, guys. I hope you stuck around long enough to reach the end. Give me ways that I can improve on my videos, my editing, my fishing, everything. Don't be afraid to leave a recommendation. I'm one of those people who takes criticism very nice and easily, so I'm willing to do the work and put in what I have to do to change, to make my content better, to make my overall fishing better, and just to make everybody's experience better. But until next time, thanks for tuning in, and this has been your guy, Thrifty Fisher, otherwise known as John, and I'm out.